welcome to RJ Learnings. And in this video, we're going to see how we can use invoke VBScript activity in UiPath. And using this invoke VBScript activity, today we're going to create a text file by passing them into the arguments and then passing arguments to invoke VBScript. So this is what we're going to see today. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing for more of these videos. And if you like this video, please give it a like. And if you have any other doubts, mention them in the comment section below. And before starting the workflow, the first thing that we need to do is we need to create a script, VBScript file. For that, I'm taking it as demo.txt, and let me open this one and write the VBScript in the notepad. So the VBScript has an option to make you declare all the variables is option explicit, and then you need to provide your variables that we are going to use today in this particular script, and we need to set this variable to an object, which is we are going to use create object to create the text file. Create object and scripting dot file system object. And we need to use this object and method to create a text file. Create text file, and here you need to pass the path. This is a simple example of passing arguments to invoke VBScript and creating a text file. So here it is an path. It is a constant path to the VBScript file. So we're going to make this as arguments, pass from the arguments. So we also need to create variable for arguments, arg, and we need to set this argument for WScript to take the input arguments from the VBScript activity in UiPath. For that, we need to use bluescript dot arguments. This will help us to invoke the arguments from invoke VBScript activity to this particular script that we are writing here. And then we have a invoke VBScript activity in UiPath activities panel. So firstly drag and drop this here, and here we need to get the VBScript file, and here are the input arguments. Before going to input arguments, first we need to create a variable here that will be file name, and we need to pass the path. So let me copy this path and come back to UiPath Studio and paste it here, and let me give the name as filename.txt. Now we need to create the input arguments for this variable, as argument hold the value of a variable. So here is the input and it is a string, and the value will be file name. So this is the argument that we are going to pass in our script, and in our script we will take these arguments as an array of strings or a list of strings, where we will declare a of 0, array of 0, array of 1, array of 2, array of 3, like that. If there are multiple arguments, here it will be array of argument of 0, argument of 1, argument of 2. So this is how you declare these arguments in VBScript. So let me click on OK here and quickly get back to this demo.txt. In this path here I will mention it as arg of 0, so that it will take the first input argument for this for creating the text file. And let me also take a message box to show you what the a message that we're getting from the input arguments message box of argument 0. Let me click on save, and then we need to save this as VBScript file. So let me select all files and then demo.vbs, this VBS script. Click on save. Now you can able to see a demo.vbs here. So let me quickly know this. Now this is it on invoke VBScript, and we have to create a variable here, and we need to pass that particular variable value in this argument, and we will use those arguments like this in the VBScript that we are going to write a new path. Now let me execute this file and see whether the file name.txt is able to create here, because there is no file name.txt file here. So this is the file name that we are going to get from the arguments, which is here the variable value here, file name.txt. This is file name.txt. If I click on OK, now we will check here. You can see it is created now, file name.txt. And this is how you actually use invoke VBScript activity in UiPath and pass input parameters to the script like this by using arguments. So this is it for this video. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing for more of these videos. Thanks for watching.